Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and make this late night video. I don't know if I'm going to post this tonight or post it tomorrow. Anyways, child, so listen, I was just at a bar. Well, it was like a sports bar. And I was just eating. I had a cocktail, a Tito's and tonic, some wings. They sell fried fish, too. I didn't even eat my food, girl. I was so invested, girl. Scotty by nature, had a panel discussion over the whole is Monique owed an apology, and I kind of tuned in like I caught like the last probably what 20 30 minutes of it, I believe. Anyways, girl, it was a cute little discussion. Girl, I was thinking afterwards, girl, season 5 got us, not just me, girl. We gonna have to let season 5 go. We are going to have to let season 5 go. Season 5 got us in a choke. When I tell you, baby, season 5 got us by the neck, girl, and it ain't letting go no time soon. We gonna have to let season 5 go. We're gonna have to let the Candace Monique situation go. We not letting it go though. We not letting it go. We not letting it go. We are not letting season 5 go. I don't think Monique is owed an apology. We discussed this in my live, and I'm not just gonna go over everything we talked about. I know everybody doesn't watch my lives. I know everybody doesn't watch every video, and because my lives can get kind of lengthy. But I don't think that Monique is owed an apology. I think Monique chose a side, and even with everything that happened and transpired in season 5, even when it was all said and done, even at the reunion, she still chose a side, and it was not the side of Candace and Wendy's. When they asked Monique at the reunion about it being any type of colorism, I don't know if they used the word colorism. I think they did say the word colorism or unfairness. Monique didn't speak up. Monique didn't speak up. Well, she spoke up, but she didn't say that there was anything unfair going on. She said no. She said no. She said no. Girl. So it's like, I don't really know what type of conversation needs to be had, what type of apology people are expecting, from whom should the apology come from, what expectations are we having for this conversation that people are saying that needs to be had that involves Monique? No. Monique chose a side the entire time. And it was to get as close as she could to the Green Eyed Bandits until they flipped on her and she became enemy number 1. Like I said in my live, Candace was a target for season 5, but because Monique messed up and put her hands on Candace, that was the opportunity that Giselle took to get Monique back for coming between her relationship with Sherman. Remember when Giselle told Monique, "I'm like a ninja in the middle of the night, something, something, something." That was her way of getting back at Monique. So the target changed from Candace, because remember Monique had said at Ashley's sipping seed that they were gonna ice her out. So the target changed from Candace to Monique. Should Candace have known better? Yes. I've said that plenty of times. Candace should have known better, but I think that we have to be honest. I think we have this thing of treating people how they treat me, right? I'm going to treat you. I want to treat people how I want to be treated. When it should be the other way around. You should treat people how they treat you, okay? I think up until now, Candace in Candace's mind, Giselle has been all right with her. It wasn't until she went after Candace that Candace realized that, oh, she's really not my friend, even though we've been saying that Giselle is not Candace's friend. But I think it's unfair for people to expect Candace or anybody else to stand up and holler and scream for Monique when Monique wasn't even willing to stand up for Monique. Because again, when she had a chance to speak out and say what the issue was at the season 5 reunion, she decided not to. So now we expect Candace or Wendy to understand. See, now you understand what Monique went through. Monique didn't even understand what she was going through because Monique was Team Giselle and Robin. I don't think anybody is going to create an issue with someone when you specifically don't have an issue with that person. Yes, you may look at that person sideways if they're mistreating your friend, right? But if your friend doesn't think that they're being mistreated, it's only so much as you can do. So even if Candace saw that her friend was being mistreated by Giselle and Robin, Monique didn't think that she was being mistreated by Giselle and Robin until she started being mistreated by Giselle and Robin. And even then, again, she didn't even want to speak up. It is what it is. Again, we're going to let season 5 go. Hey! Oh, we're going to be talking about season 5 next week. Watch. Anyways, girl, what are we talking about? You know, I'm scared to play this clip. I want to play it, but I'm so nervous because there's music playing in the background. And girl, they already sent me one copyright claim after I did my live. Girl, so I don't have time to be playing with these people that are here to the YouTube. But basically, so remember last week when Puff Daddy, or the week before last, Puff Daddy had a birthday. And girl, he was going off online, not going off, but him and Caresha was in some type of video. And he was like, yeah, don't nobody love me the way she loved me. Don't nobody love me the way she loved me. And girl, he was really hyped, right? I put in the comment section, this is what I put in the comment section. Hold up. Where is it at? Oh, I put in the comment section under that video. Next week, he's going to be crying about Kim, saying she was the love of his life. Watch. Boy gone somewhere. That's what I put a week ago underneath that video. Today, or yesterday, the Neighborhood Talk posts this. Diddy post message for Kim Porter's rebirth day. This is what he put. Today we celebrate you on your rebirth day. I pray y'all get to experience a love like this. I miss you and I love you forever. Didn't I tell y'all? So this is what I have to say. I wish I could play that video of him and Caresha, but it was too much. It was too much music going on in the background. I'm gonna try to find the link. I'm gonna try to find it so y'all can know what I'm talking about. So this is what I have to say. I think that you can love. The older that I've gotten, my mind has changed about how a lot of stuff can operate and run, and I do think that you can love more than one person at once. I do believe that. I do. But I also believe in, girl, I have to go by how you treat that person also. Because it's easy to say, I love you, I love you, I love you. But if you mistreat that person and you hurt that person, that's when it starts to come into question. Your words are not aligning to what your actions are. Okay? Puff Daddy. You got more love for Kim now that she gone than when she was here. And that is no tea, no shade. I don't remember Puff Daddy being this outspoken about Kim being the love of his life and people not being able to experience this type of love when Kim was walking and breathing. Matter of fact, don't those twins and his other daughter, ain't they close in age? Listen, these women are grown. That's where I'm at with it today. These women are grown, and quiet as it's kept, if I had the chance to be number 5 to somebody and get a couple of bags and a TV show and all that stuff, I don't know if I could turn it down either. So I can't even too much talk to Caresha. Because if a rich nigga pulled up today and said, Rodney, I want you to be, one of my 5, I might have to think about it. Bitches doing it for broke niggas. So why not do it for a rich one, okay? All these women were grown. Cassie was grown. Kim was grown. I think the other girl, my baby mom, the other girl, what's the other daughter named? Chance, her mama was grown. The other girl, what's the other girl he was messing with at the same time with Cassie? Gina, she was grown. Like, everybody grown. Now we got Caresha grown. Daphne grown. Everybody is grown. Everybody know what they're signing up for, okay? But the problem that I have is, again, like the way that it is from the outside looking in, your treatment of Kim Porter was not the best when she was living and breathing. So I'm not exactly sure where all of this comes from now that this lady is dead and gone. You swore up and down, girl, you love Kim and you never experienced a love like that. But girl, wasn't you with Cassie at the same time? And once you sucked the life out of Cassie, or before you got the chance to suck the life out of Cassie, she had to run and go get with a white man. It's just like Puffy. I can't take Puffy too seriously. I cannot. In my Giles and Hernandez voice, I cannot take him too seriously because, again, when we look at how Puffy has moved throughout the years, you did not move in a way of a man who really, really cared and loved for this woman. You didn't. You treated her just like another side girl. And maybe y'all had an arrangement. Well, clearly y'all had an arrangement, right, that she was okay with. But I don't believe that Puffy is out here just loving on these women the way that he's trying to act like he's loving on these women. Caresha is a love of your life. Caresha, you will never experience a love like you got with Caresha. But girl, you still ain't even claiming Caresha, and Caresha ain't claiming you. So I'm trying to figure out what type of love is this. Girl, if that's the type of love, then girl, I'm claiming you. And you claiming me. God, just say it don't make no sense. But shout out to Puffy. I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at none of the girls at this point. Everybody is grown, y'all. Everybody is grown. Everybody knows what they're signing up for. I don't feel bad for I don't feel bad for Kim Porter. She was grown. Cassie, she was grown. The other girl, what's her name? Gina, Virginia, she was grown. Caresha grown. Daphne Joy grown. All these girls are grown. All these women are grown. Some of them probably getting the short end of the stick. Some of them probably not. Caresha sounds like she's getting, a good stick. Caresha got a little talk show, little podcast down to the iPod. She got a little, little cute show. Puff Daddy have her all around the A-list black celebrities. You see what I'm saying? Caresha probably would never been in the room with the who's who of the black world, of the black celebrity world. It is what it is. Puff Daddy is a hot ass mess. All right. So LaTocha from Xscape speaks on dress drama at Soul Train Awards, reveals why she's not going on tour with Xscape. So this is what she had to say. Y'all ready? Okay, so first of all, I'd like to apologize to all of the fans. It's so unfortunate that I have to tell my truth this way. However, in this new space, I won't be silenced by who has the biggest, who has the bigger following. If I don't say anything, I'm dragged. If I do say something, I'm dragged. So here it goes. Me having my own stylist initially came when the group was at odds with the original stylist about being overcharged. That sounds like a fight. That's because it's good Candy. We know Candy is the cheapest, richest bitch we know. So we know Candy ain't paying nothing that she don't want to pay. And if she thinks it's $1 too much, she ain't paying. So Candy probably was the one fussing about being overcharged, okay? But that's how the rich stay rich, honey. The group as a whole felt a way about it, so when they decided to use him again, I had already made the decision to work with someone else to avoid the confusion. We've done 3 shows together that my stylist styled me, and the other ladies wore looks by their stylists, which were all in sync, just like the performance look from the awards. My stylist and their stylist was in contact all week about the performance look, so I don't see how the same info wasn't shared for the carpet. Somebody lying because there's no way they could have been in contact the whole weekend, girl. You came to the either somebody lying because there's no way you can be in contact and be in communication and you are on a completely different dress code than the other ladies. So either somebody pulled the okey doke at the last minute, but somebody's telling a lie. I don't know who at this point, but let's keep reading. Had any of my sisters come to my defense, I wouldn't have gone this far. Instead, they watch me being dragged on the internet as if I'm the problem or this was done intentionally, which is untrue. The reason I'm not doing this tour is because the promoter the girls on tour with threatened my husband's life. The promoter was initially brought to the table by my husband for a few shows. 2 of the ladies had the C word on the show date, so my sister and I performed alone in ATL, and the other show we had to pull out of. That's where the deal went left over a situation that could have been resolved. The promoter then referenced getting my husband's head touched. Come on, touching heads, yes, in the name of Jesus. And me being a widow. So he threatened, girl. Oh, girl, he trying to make, girl, he sound like what's her name? What's the girl we talked about earlier? The one who said she hoped we choked to death for talking about her and her cheating ass husband, the Shauna Jackson, Derek Jackson's wife. Would you have gone on tour with him? If that was any of their husbands, they definitely wouldn't have done the tour either, girl. I mean, girl, now if this happened, girl, I'm gonna have to say, we know Tiny is trifling as T.I. is. Tiny ain't we know Tiny wouldn't deal with that. And we know Candy don't play about her money, her man, or her food. Okay? Her mama, her money, or her man. That's what it is. And her food. Okay? So we know Candy ain't going for it if you messing with Todd Burris. We know Candy ain't going for it. Okay? Now the other one I don't know nothing about. Like I told them in management, I'm available for any dates that doesn't include that particular promoter. I choose family and loyalty over everything, but when my sister chose to disrespect our mother on a public platform, I literally couldn't stomach it, and we haven't spoken since. I'm trusting that God will restore and bring my family back together. This just hurts. Girl, it's a mess. It's a mess. Tamika came out and said something too. So I guess not a fan. Someone basically left a comment. Um, it has nothing to do with right or wrong, or if it is her sister or not. Her sister was wrong. Her sister was wrong, and she was wrong. Period. Don't know. Don't No one knows what went on behind closed doors, but them. A person can continue to be on someone's side, especially if they're wrong. It's called growth. It has nothing to do with money and fame. That's a problem now to how many people are justifying wrong behavior of people. Then Tamika replied to her and said, well said, thank you. This is so true. God knows the truth. It's definitely not about money or fame. Love my sister LaTocha and has had her back for years, right or wrong. Now, girl, that is the truth. Because I think Tamika was the one who started the whole lie. That's why Tamika was part of the reason why Xscape fell out. It comes a time when you mature and you have to make the right decisions. God is watching, and I'm not disappointing Him for nobody. I know some people were saying that, girl, you don't go against your family in public. Girl, this is the problem, girl. I don't know, child. I think that sometimes we have to learn how to separate business from family. Maybe you shouldn't get into the business with family. Um, at this point, it's pretty much three against one. I will say that, girl, if this is true about the promoter threatening, her husband, they wouldn't have stood for that either. We know Tiny and Candy wouldn't have. But it also it kind of makes me think too, like, for Tamika to kind of, what was my thing? Okay, thank God. For Tamika to not be siding with her sister, it kind of makes me believe that, girl, Tasha, you might be in the wrong on this one. We don't know. Tasha choosing her husband. I mean, the truth of the matter is, a lot of y'all would choose your husband. Nothing, no shade. I will keep up with the story. We'll keep up with the story, child. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Girl, they call her Auntie Bay. Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan spotted out. Girl, so it looks like Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan stepped out on a little date. Larsa looks a mess. I'm sorry. Can I say something? And I don't know. And maybe I'm getting older. Maybe I am getting older. Larsa literally got on, like, her ass out. No lie. She has, like, on a see-through, like a cat suit, but it's like a thong. But she's not, like, girl. I could. I don't know, girl. I feel like I feel like sometimes y'all do be doing a lot. Yeah, that's, for me to say that. Yeah, for me to say that, girl, girl. For me to say that, because I'm pretty much, girl. Do what you do, girl. You grown. But it's like, Larsa, girl, where are you going? You going to a restaurant? That's the thing. Like, maybe if she was going to the strip club, maybe she was going to the club, I could probably get behind the outfit. But once I saw she was going to a restaurant, it's like, girl, you really going to a restaurant with your whole ass hanging out? Like, girl, they serving cakes on the platter? Okay, girl. Anyways, Larsa was rocking a black sheer cat suit with cheeks peeping through. Though Larsa and Marcus have not publicly confirmed their rumored relationship, the two have been spotted canoodling with each other on multiple occasions. Girl, at this point, girl, this is what it comes down to, girl. Larsa is grown. Marcus is grown. Larsa don't give a fuck. Girl, one thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain, baby. Larsa Pippen don't give a fuck. I damn near aspire to be, girl, like a Larsa Pippen. You talk about somebody who don't give a damn, it's Larsa Pippen. You want to talk about optics? The optics of this Giselle looks a hot ass mess. And these niggas be so stupid. She probably spending all Michael Jordan's money. Yes. Baby, Larsa probably over there spending all of Michael Jordan. Yes, Michael Jordan's. Girl, Larsa probably over there spending all types of Michael Jordan's money on all types of shit. Mm-mm. He look a mess. I wish I would step out in my best cat suit, hair done, makeup done, stilettos, and nigga, the only thing you can throw on is a pair of tennis shoes, a t-shirt, and a backwards baseball hat. Girl, where's you going? At least I tried to put a little something to my little outfit for tonight. This nigga when he got his whole outfit from his goddamn drawer. Girl, no ma'am. No ma'am. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And people say I can change the way I feel with myself. The bad as I wanna leave. It's the hardest thing for me. Yes. Deep down inside, I ain't going nowhere. Always love you. Yes. That's traces of my lipstick. Yes. Yeah. Too trying to say some things just don't go away. I will always love you. Yes, I will always love you. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, child, let me go. I'm about to have me a cocktail. I'm about to watch Kanan. What's it called? Kanan? Power? Whatever it's called. You know, at one point I couldn't watch that show because I couldn't stomach 50 Cent's voice narrating the show. Girl, I'm so serious. Girl, I turned that show on, girl. As soon as I heard, girl, literally it was the first episode. As soon as I heard 50 Cent voice, 15 seconds into the show, bitch, I turned it off. I said, I was like, click. Turn her off. I finally got past his voice. It's a cute little show. The lead, baby, girl, the lead actress be dressing her ass off, baby. And that nigga who she fuck with, Symphony, I said, ooh, Symphony. Symphony. That's his name, Symphony. Symphony, ooh. You know, I went to find his Instagram page. I think he's from the UK. I said, all right, Mr. Symphony. Girl, Symphony, girl, he fine as hell. I said, oh, wait. Anyway, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.